It's open enrollment season. You know what that means. The number one question everybody has: which plan do I pick? And it comes down to math and a lot of unknowns of what is expected for 2026. Now, this is a good time to think about how health insurance works and how it's different from healthcare. If you are someone that goes to the doctor often and prefers to just have that $25 copay or whatever the copay is, instead of having a $200 bill every single time, that drains your HSA account, then you probably want the traditional copay plan, unless you do the math and figure out what kind of contribution your employer is putting in your HSA, as well as what kind of different premium costs you have. So, the best thing to do is look at your previous year. If you think you're going to have something similar next year, then you can kind of do some math to figure out, if you were to go to the office or the doctor's office 10 times, 20 times, whatever it might be, what would be the total cost to you at the end of the year? Now, if something catastrophic happens, this is always people go to like the worst case scenario. That's just how we operate. Then you need to look at your total premiums that you have to pay and your max out of pocket. So that is your total cost. If you have some crazy sickness or an accident, that is what you're going to have to pay, is that total premium and that max out of pocket. So you can compare the two plans that way and simplify your life. What will be the difference is your day-to-day needs. If you're going to go to the doctor a lot, you're going to go to the pharmacy a lot, you might want to do the copay plan depending on how your plan is structured. There's a lot of variables that go into it. If you get stuck or you struggle and you're like, I don't know what to do, or maybe a lot of people I know have told me they drop their benefit guide into ChatGPT and just ask it to tell them what to do. I'm curious if that's working for people. I'm fascinated by some of those answers sometimes, because there's things that maybe chat doesn't know and you don't give it enough context. So, if you have questions about it and you want me to look at your plan, if you just want to understand it better and run through some of the questions, just DM me, send me a message, if you can send me your benefit guide, great. We can look at it. We can talk it through. I'm happy to do that. I think it's an important thing for people to spend some time on. This is a big expense. And a lot of times we just quickly check through the open enrollment or leave it to just repeat what we did last year. When you're researching much smaller expenses in your life, a lot more, which is wild, right? So take some time, understand it, look at the math, look at what you've done, think about what you expect to do next year, and know that insurance doesn't pay. They pay with the money you give them. And if you don't give them enough, they're going to collect more next year and next year and next year. And the way that we get out of this hole is we have to understand the difference between health insurance and health care. So I want to help you do that. Happy open enrollment time. Let's go.